Hello friends, hope you are doing well. Welcome to my channel, My Magical World. And today I am here with this plant. This is a very easily grown house plant. This is called as Pilea Microphylla. Also this is called as artillery plant, and few confused plant this plant with baby tears, but this is not a baby tears. It looks like because of its tiny leaves. As you can see, leaves are very tiny, and few call this plant as gunpowder plant. So friends, today I'll share everything about this plant, how to maintain, how to care, propagation, light and water. It's an annual plant that is native to Florida, and it's a kind of shrub, and it's very easy to maintain. So first I'll start with the propagation. For propagation we need a very well drained soil. The soil should be very light so that the water can pass through very easily. You can see very light powdery soil, and in this soil I have mixed coco peat and vermicompost. So if you do not have coco peat, you can use perlite also, or you can use dry tea leaves, that after soaking the dry tea leaves for overnight, you can dry it and you can make it a powder and then mix with the soil. So this is how to prepare your pot. And then regarding its propagation, it's always better to propagate this plant from stem. I'll show how to propagate. So this plant basically, actually, this plant, it's I feel nostalgic seeing this plant, because since I have grown seeing this plant, it's a kind of house plant, and along with other house plant and flowering plant, I have been seeing this plant since my childhood. Like my mom takes care of all these plants in my native place, where in our native place we have landscape gardening, so there is a scope for landscape gardening, and in our villas also. So in every garden I can see this kind of plants, because it's very easy to propagate, so we can make from one pot to several other pots. So regarding its propagation, you can see here it's an old stem, so it's always better, like if you take a small, just cut a small piece of that newly grown stem, and you just plant it in your pot. So why I'm saying to cut it the newly grown stem, so that you will get a bushy plant. So I have here, you can see few I have already planted from here. And now today I'll show, for example, I'll take one stem from here, because this has also grown. So I'll take one plant, I just pinch it. You can see this one, very small, just a small piece of stem will work very well for this plant. So I'll keep it here, and you can see this much would be okay. And here just you have to there is no need of any hormone powder or any other thing to plant this plant, because it's grow very fast and naturally, so no need of any extra fertilizer. So this I'll just put it inside, and I'll press the soil. You can see I'll press the soil, and this one, and it will grow. So one thing we have to keep in mind, because this plant require moist soil but not soggy. So it's always better after propagation. Now this pot I'll keep under shade for at least for 7 to 10 days, and after that I'll place it some other place, but not under direct sunlight, because this plant cannot tolerate direct sunlight. So now I'll water it for daily. I'll water her a little bit, and after 7 days it will depend, regarding its watering, it will depend on the weather. If the weather is too dry and it's not at all humid, then it's better to pour the water daily in the evening. Or if the weather is humid, so you can skip one day, and every alternate day you can put the water. So basically you have to check the soil. The soil should not be 100% dry. At least when it's 70 or 80% dry, that time you have to pour the water. because it likes shaded area and soft soil, but not very soft, just moist soil. So it's regarding watering. And now I'll tell you about sunlight. They cannot tolerate direct sunlight, so please friends, never keep this plant under direct sunlight. It's always better to keep this kind of pot under any big plant or in a shaded area. It will go very nice and lush green. Next, I'll tell you about its care. So regarding its insects attack is very rare for this plant. Although you can see some mealybug or some other kind of black insect may attack this plant, but it's very rare. So what I have seen from my childhood, like what my mom used to do, whenever there is any attack of mealybug or any other kind of insect, just cut that portion, just remove that portion and dispose is far away from the main mother plant, so that further infection, you will not get any further infection from those infected stems. So friends, now next is the pruning. So for this plant, pruning is very important. Why pruning is important? Because this plant and are quite invasive in nature. So just to control their shape, we have to prune it, just to give them its a particular shape. So pruning is very important. After pruning, plant those small stems in another pot. So do not throw it, just put it or nearby. If there is space in the pot, you can put the small pieces here in this side, so that it will come down like this and it will look very nice in a hanging pot and also in this kind of pots. So if you see any infection, so the most important thing that I have already mentioned, just it's always better you just remove that part and dispose it far away. And regarding this care, I think I have covered all the areas. So these are very nice house plants. These are very soft, but at the same time they need little care, not much. And regarding fertilizer, they do not need too much fertilizer. If you want, after every 6 months, you can just dig the soil little bit and add vermicompost, or you can add dry eggshells, that you can make it kind of powder and you can spread it, dig it little and spread it. That will work. So friends, I think I have covered everything. And also one more thing I want to add, this plant is also known for its medicinal use. So it's very useful to treat sores, bruises, then liver problem and also asthma. So if you know you have any itching in your hand, you just have to pluck a few leaves and just crush it, and then you can put on that part. So it's very good for any kind of allergic reaction in your skin or bruises or any kind of sore. So it's a very easy maintained plant, yes. So my friend, I think I have covered all the areas of the plant. This is the small pot I have taken. When they will grow bigger, then I can repot it in different other pots. So my friends, hope you enjoyed the video, and please like my video and subscribe and share my channel, My Magical World. Thank you so much friend for watching my video. Thank you so much. Take care and bye bye friend.